Welcome to today's episode. Today, the topic was brought forward by a member of our group. The member of our group, the name of the member is Lisa. And Lisa brought this topic. It might be because of certain things which happened during the week, and it seemed like it was because of that. And Lisa, can you just touch a bit on what the topic is about?
Hi guys.
Hello, Lisa.
The topic said, I don't know. I'm actually planning to play the voice note because I feel like it explains better. But anyway, the topic was the fine line between respect, ne, and like respect and disrespect.
It is kind of our tradition to introduce ourselves before we begin with the show. We are going to introduce everyone who's on the show at the moment, and currently we have Isaac joining us. We are going to start from the very top to the bottom again. So we have Lisa. Lisa, can you introduce yourself? Just a very brief introduction.
Hi guys, I'm Lisa Rose. I am a student studying mechanical engineering. And yeah, I'm a poet. Yes, I'm a poet. So yeah, that's me.
Okay, I feel like Ntabi Singh would actually like that. Ntabi Singh, hello Ntabi Singh. Ntabi Singh.
Okay, hi.
Can you introduce yourself as well?
My Namaja, also known. I'm a low and aspiring business, and I'm looking to learn a lot from you guys.
Okay, and in Ntabi Singh, just a brief advert as well. I heard you're looking for a business to invest in.
Oh yeah, I'm willing to invest about 5 to 10K in a small aspiring business. So Polusho will post whatever he's got there, but the deadline is 15th July, and yeah.
Yep, and right now we have Marema. Marema, how are you, man? Can you introduce yourself? A brief introduction.
Yeah, away, Marema.
Okay, that's all. It's fine. Okay, and right now the next person to introduce themselves is Simon. Simon, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Simon Kodibona. Yeah, I'm studying computer science, and I'm also a cricketer.
Okay, Simon. Okay, now the next person to introduce themselves. I'm actually trying to talk in a fast manner, but okay, Isaac, how are you, Isaac?
I'm fine, and you?
How are you, my man? Can you introduce yourself? I'm good as well. Can you introduce yourself?
I'm fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Isaac Villagasi. My second time joining the meeting. I'm a University of Limpopo student.
Okay, and up next is Janje. Janje, can you introduce yourself? Hello? 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 Hello, Janje? Okay. He's probably experiencing network problems. I don't know. Something might be wrong. But since let's move to the next person, Zoom Security Man. I don't know who that is, but Zoom Security Man, can you introduce yourself?
Shady.
Hello, everybody. This is Zoom Security Man. I go by the name of Puti, and I want to shout out to Marema.
Okay. Before we do proceed, Janje, can we, if it's still possible, Janje, can you introduce yourself? Okay, I feel like there's problems, network problems or something. You can turn on your mic if it's possible. Hello? Okay, no problem. Hello, guys. Today's topic is one which, as I said before, it was introduced by one of our members. The name of the member is Lisa. Lisa's topic is, she actually asked, it was a question, right? It was a question which said, the fine line between disrespect and respect. Again, Lisa?
Yes.
And And I think the topic was actually based upon respect between adults and the youth. If I'm
yeah, something like that.
People are disturbing. Okay, yeah, the topic was on that, and Lisa was actually, I feel like it was personal as well, and as part of the main purpose of this show is to deal with such topics as well. Like,
yeah, man.
So the question today is there a stage in a human's life at which there's no more such a thing called disrespect, and everyone is on the same plane? There's no adult, there's no youth. Is it possible?
No. Well, you know how Lisa was explaining it the first time was there was a conversation between herself and an elder. It's the kind of conversations that you would rather not have, because it's sort of like you are back chatting or you're trying to call an adult out for being wrong. But what I feel is that approach is everything, you know. If you want to have a line between respect and disrespect, the thing that makes the difference is the approach. Obviously, you can't approach your parents with the mentality of approaching the SRC at school. You know what I mean? You can't be approaching them with the sort of intellect. University. You need to sit them down like parents and say, listen, I've got something to say. Don't take it the wrong way. Preferably in your own language, obviously, and then unpack it like you're humbling yourself so they can understand you and take you seriously. Approach.
But the thing is, even though someone might try to humble themselves, parents tend to think certain topics are disrespectful. It's not about how it's not about how you say it. It's actually about what? The context.
No, I am speaking of the approaches. Even if the context is not comfortable for them, how you introduce it is what's going to create the comfort, create the space that you guys can communicate in. That's what we need to master. Approach, because it's not the topic is uncomfortable because they don't know how to address it with a young person. So if you utilize your knowledge and try and apply certain cultural things, like approaching your parents in such a way that, okay, you sit them down, make them tea, those kind of simple things that make them understand, this is a topic that's uncomfortable. I feel like we need to address it, and I don't want to disrespect you. So please, let's create an environment where we can converse. I'm sorry, I'm going to doze off now. In 2 minutes' time, I'm going to be out. Yeah, the drug is working, and I can feel it.
Okay. I don't know if it's an illegal drug or illegal one. No, I feel like you're advertising a drug for us.
No, it's a sleeping tablet. My speech is slurring. So.
Okay, yeah. But my question before you do doze off on your drug is respect about the respect fading. I feel like the respect back then and respect right now, it's actually a different thing. Your parents would actually consider what you're doing at the moment disrespectful, and while you consider it as a normal thing to do.
It goes back. I stand by what I said. It's the approach.
It's the approach, okay?
If you want to talk to your parents about sex, you don't go there and say, okay, guys, let's talk about sex. You go there and be like, okay. You start off by saying, I respect you guys. Okay. I have a health problem with this and that, or can you please address something that affects us all as a family? I don't know how different parents will take it, but you need to master the art of approach if you want to keep the respect.
That's true. Okay, now we are going to Lisa, the one who came up with the topic. Lisa.
Hi.
So, yeah, I actually have a question because I can hear what the topic's about, but I don't know what was behind the topic actually.
Okay, wait. Let me put this question properly. I just listened to the voice note, but then it says, if I feel like I'm being ill-treated by someone who's older than me, will I be disrespectful to sit them down and tell them, Uti, I don't like the way you're treating me right now? Is that disrespectful?
No.
Yeah, that's a good question. So, since in addition to what you just said, what do you think about that?
No, it's not disrespectful. Everybody has a limit as to how much they can take. So if your family, you're used to being treated in a way with...
Hello?
No, okay, I can't do it. No, it's over, guys.
No.
Good night.
Okay, good night anyway. Okay. Right now, Koki is joining. Someone is joining as well. So the question is that, and guys, the thing is, I also have a question based on that. I wonder if just because someone is grown up, and even though their behavior might not be reflecting that, should they also get respect?
I think, personally, I've learned that respect is not something you buy. So it goes both ways. It's earned, right? Mm-hmm. Just because we brought up told that you have to respect your elders. If your elder doesn't respect you, how are you supposed to respect the elder you are supposed to be following? It's like me saying, I want to walk in your footsteps. Like, I'm walking in your footsteps. If you are not respecting me, then how do you expect me to respect you?
Yeah, that's true. And also on this topic, Isaac, we need different views.
Yeah.
We already heard from what Lisa thinks about respect. And do you also think the same thing about respect?
Oh, I'm just listening to your views, man. It's a tricky topic.
It's a tricky topic.
And I was waiting for Lisa to kind of like introduce it properly. So based on what she said, I think I understand what she means. So as much as this thing is based on adults, I'm thinking that it has to do with people's personalities. I guess you whilst you are young, you develop a certain personality, then you grow up with it. So with art, it's easy for us as in our environment as the youth to kind of like deal with certain personalities. Like you can, for example, if I'm in a university, then I can see that I don't go along with your personality. I can it's either like I decide to see if I can be able to tolerate that certain personality, or I can just simply move away from that person whom I see that there's no way we can ever see with the same eye. So with parents, it's kind of like tricky. I hear the issue of sitting them down, but if the elderly person's personality is just clashing with yours, there's no way they are willing to change. If they are the ones who are disrespecting you, I don't think there's a way you can win that conflict with your parents and stuff. If they are the one who with that personality, which they are not even willing to change, it's not an easy thing to do.
And the thing is, how do you even say your parents are disrespecting you? I wonder what happens.
Okay, I think can I just say something? I think let's give an example to this. Yeah.
Okay.
Say for example, I'll use like my mom, for example.
Okay, your mom.
Yeah. Like for example, let's say my mom, like I'm talking to her, or we just, I don't know how to explain this, but then for example.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Say for example, I get you're asking for how does adult end up being disrespectful?
No, the thing is,
it's not really.
No, the thing is, I know when someone from outside, not a parent, not your parent, probably maybe your uncle or something, but your mother, I cannot picture someone saying their mother is disrespectful towards them. I feel like you are used to how she treats you, and it's kind of like the norm, and you don't see it as something which is bad. You just see it as it's how she disciplines you or how she communicates with you, if I could say that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering, how would you say your mother is disrespectful towards you?
That's the thing. Right now, the question is based on you as
an individual. Hello? Hello?
It's a matter of, am I being disrespectful? Will I be disrespectful if I go and try to let you see that something you're doing I don't like, or it's hurting me? So the issue of respect and disrespect is mostly based on you as the youth, and not really to say the adult is also, or the adult is the one that is being like this.
Okay. Now I get your question. Is what you're asking is, can if you're trying to talk to someone and you're not happy with how they're talking to you, actually, can you report or say something and say, "Hey, man, when are you not doing?"
Yeah. It's something like that.
But it's actually based on what you're currently doing. I get it. Let's say what. I'm not disrespectful, so I cannot picture a scenario.
I want to give an example of what happened, right? You know, for example, I'm sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah. And then beautiful mom decides, mom and grandma, they're out here discussing you that, you know what? This person, she's been like, she sleeps late around 3 and she's just always on her phone. Like, then she even keeps mentioning that, oh, she was supposed to be done, she failed. Like, that is some, like, that little thing, that little topic they're having in your presence. How is that supposed to make you feel? Like, you it's like you want to go and tell them that, you know what, I don't like that you guys are discussing me like this in my presence even. But can you please understand that in life we fail, we get up, we dust ourselves, and we move on. But if you're going to constantly hold me back with that thing that, or just always telling me that, don't forget that you were supposed to be done a long time ago. It was based from that. It was based from that. So now the question is me trying to go there and tell her that, mom, listen, or grandma, listen, I don't like this. Sometimes I feel like my voice does raise a bit, and I'm like, but then if my voice raises, or even if I'm trying to talk calmly, I've noticed something about adults actually, right? No matter how old you are, you're always a child to them.
Yeah, that's true.
So even if you're trying to show them what's right and wrong, it's like, what do you know? You're just a kid.
That's true.
So yeah, that's like, I feel like this topic really came from that thing. If I go and approach them and I'm like, guys, I don't like what you're doing, will I be disrespectful for doing that? Like, just for me going and saying, I don't like what you're doing. Obviously, I'll explain what they're doing, but then I don't like what they're doing.
Okay, now just to get a few different views from other people, we'll be asking Marema, what do you think about what she's saying, man? Hello, Marema.
The mics are off.
Yeah, your mic, you can turn on your mic. Okay, hello, Marema. What do you think about the topic? What do you think about what she actually said? Do you think if you tell your parents, for example, that what they're doing is very hurtful, it's unpleasant, and you don't like it, so do you feel like you'll be disrespectful towards them, or it's something which one should do whenever someone does something bad to them?
Pretty sure ngwana ka go le batsadi ba gaga, right? Pretty sure ngwana ka go le batsadi ba gaga.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, then I think if you can go to them and tell them the way you're speaking to me is not right, or me, I don't think you are disrespecting them because you are expressing your feelings. You get the way with alcohol.
No, that's true.
yeah, then maybe when you are going outside and you think, sorry, no, disrespect, it doesn't mean you are not disrespect. You have to respect him more because the minute you are disrespecting him, it's like you are disrespecting yourself.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I know respect like but you just have to respect everyone, even if he or she is not respecting, just respect him.
And as in Tavising also stated, and Tavising said something about the way you say your complaint, like the way you enunciate your complaint. She said, if you say it in a manner which is respectful, it won't seem disrespectful at all. Let's say if you just say decently and say, but I feel like whenever you say to your parents, of course, where you say certain things, it hurts me. Yeah, I feel like they won't take it in any manner that you are disrespectful. Hello.
And it depends on which relationship do you have with your parents.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of us, the relationship we have with our parents, it's actually it's a two-way street. I guess they listen to what you say and you listen, but it might be a lot of the listening to what they say, but sometimes they do listen to what you say. Hello?
Yeah. Sometimes sometimes they listen to what you are saying. Then
So Cookie, hello Cookie. Cookie has joined us, and I thought it would be appropriate a bit just to hear what she also thinks about the topic. Hello, Cookie.
Hello.
What do you think about today's topic? Even though it's actually a tricky question, a tricky topic, because we are also trying to understand a bit about it. But yeah, what do you think about today's topic?
It's respect and disrespect.
Yes, and she actually, respect and disrespect. But it actually, what she actually elaborated a little bit about it. She said it's a respect towards what a parent or a guardian, or what the guardian or parent says to you. If I made any sense.
Okay.
What do you think about it? Do you think having to say something about how your parents talk to you is is it disrespectful?
I think it's not respectful,
It's not
disrespectful.
respectful. Oh yeah, I almost
It depends on how you communicate with your guardian or the person that is older to you. I think it depends on how you communicate. But it just tells me in a polite way that I don't like how you say things. I don't like how you treat me like this. I don't think that's disrespectful. I mean, I agree. You all have you also have to take out your emotions so you be okay. Like you understand? I don't think it's disrespectful to share your feelings.
Okay, that's true. And up next on the views, we have Simon. Simon, what do you think about this topic? Hello, Simon. Is this still around, man?
Yeah, I'm still around.
What do you think about the topic? Do you think it's disrespectful to complain towards your parents? Like, hey, Lena, you guys give me small meat or something like that, something like that.
Hey, that one I can't say it because I can't provide anything to the family.
No, but no, it was not the meat. It was an example of the meat thing. What we actually is what complaining that they actually treat you in a faulty manner. They say bad things about you just because they are parents. They think that is right. Is it justified?
Oh, like let me say, even like, I mean to complain like is not a really good way to communicate with them. I think like the best way is to just sit down with them like Lisa said, like maybe make a tea make a tea and sit.
But if you make tea, if you make tea and you're complaining, they'll think you poisoned them or something. Don't you think?
No, but try to be polite. Trying to be polite.
Yeah, but polite. But you guys are too dramatic. Who makes tea and says, "Guys, I have something to talk to you about"?
No, but try to be polite. Correct. If you can just say it straight, you'll get it in other way around. So I think maybe after you make it and say and talk to them those you said last time was not really good to me. I think it will be better. I like just to say it straight.
I feel like you're confronting them. Like, hey, Wayne, last night you didn't say something good to me. No, but I understand what you're saying. I understand it's cool. Okay, Bobby has something to say about the topic. Bobby, what do you think more about the topic? Hello, Bobby. Hey, what's happening? What's happening? Hello? Hey, today's meeting is quiet. Hi. Okay, Bobby, what do you think about the topic? Hello. Do you think it's disrespectful to complain, like you're in a restaurant, like, hey. Do you think it's disrespectful? Hello? Okay, people are having network problems. But it's cool. We can move to the next person. We have the Zoom security man.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, do you think it's disrespectful to actually talk to your parents one-to-one and you ask them, you guys are too liberal, you have too much freedom towards what you say to me.
No, I don't think you'll be disrespectful, according to the law. But look,
according to the what? To the law?
Yes.
To the law?
Yes. Yeah, just listen, man. Just listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
Won't be disrespectful, but to them, it will feel like you are being disrespectful to them. Because let's take, for example, now it's Lisa. Lisa. She said they'll be talking and saying, hey, she just relax, chatting and stuff like that. So if she decides to go and talk to them, say, no, I don't like what they're doing, they'll feel as if... So you want us to not do anything about what you are doing. If we give you freedom like that, you'll just relax, do nothing. So but us, we know, we are not being disrespectful.
It's just living with people. You cannot live with people and not say something about how they are treating you.
Yes, because I know it's your parents, but what they say, they might what they say, and might even affect you, you understand.
And since it's your parents saying it, actually affects you in a huge way, because it's not just anyone saying it; it's your parents.
Yes,
they're the one who should be supportive, and but since they actually attack you, they diss you, they release diss tracks or whatever.
I think maybe it's teaching us something, but for example, when you go to
I have a question. I have a question. Will you treat your kids the same way, or since you guys I've realized one thing is that we guys complain, and I think your parents might have also complained to their parents back then. Will you treat your kids in a civilized manner? Will you communicate with your kids, or would you actually expect higher power and no responses, no complaints? What will happen as a parent?
For me as a parent, I will communicate with my, because I know the struggle. I know.
But don't you think your parents know the struggle as well?
I don't think so, because the life they lived back then, Like, you know, that life, it was strict, like it was too very cultural. Yes.
Okay, Lisa has her hand raised up. Lisa, what are you saying?
Right.
No, I'm also adding to that thing. Like, you asked the question, how do you want to treat you? Like, parents and like our parents also had that thing of when I have kids, this is how I'm gonna treat them, right? But then
they changed
the way they're treating you now. It's like
exactly.
It's like you've never been through. There's a difference. There, they used to get beaten for being disrespectful. We are opinionated, but that's because they gave us the freedom to speak. But which is a good thing, because then personally, I feel like I want to, I want to love my kids. I want to show them. I'm not saying they don't love you, because I'm just saying I want them to be able to come and talk to me about anything and everything.
Lisa,
but still,
Lisa, I think we are running out of time. It's sad today. Things are not going according to the plan.
I think we'll just leave this topic. This topic is just not for like. Yeah. The owners of Zoom are like, these kids are disrespectful.
They are very disrespectful. Okay, guys, before we do actually leave, I would like to thank you all for participating. Even though today's discussion was actually not well planned out, a lot of things weren't. But at the end, we actually discussed what we were supposed to discuss again. So how about you guys? What do you think about today's meeting? Isaac?
Yeah, it was really fine, man. Like, I liked the way it was presented. Like, I'm gonna go back to Lisa. She stated the problem, and she also stated that if you go and try to confront the issue, you find that if you get a response which you didn't expect, you might end up also acting disrespectful based on the response you got. Because like, if you go and approach the problem, it's because maybe it hurts you deep inside, and maybe probably you've been tolerating this thing over and over again. When you finally decide to go, and somebody doesn't give you the response that you were expecting, you go there humbly, and then they